Okay, welcome to the JLV exhibition race in Donington Park. Our teams Evolve Racing, owned by Butterlord, with Scalus Games and Keto driving for EVO. SPA, Scott Pole Auto, owned by Cubo, the junior team, to Matessa. UR2D Master and Mathy going to be racing for Cubo's outfit. Iniciación Roja, the junior team of Kamikaze. We have R and the Andrian and Yoshi Josh 31 racing for the very sleek blue, indigo, and yellow outfit. Inferno Motorsports, the Phoenix junior team. Zane and Arcaniac racing for IMP. FFR, Fast Racing, with the pink and dark livery. Buddha signed and Celeste Lucier drafted for FFR. DeMonk Racing Co., the American team owned by Smalls and racing with his American partner Quake TFA, the only All-American team in all the three leagues. WTech Starlight, WTS, the junior team to WTech in SLV, owned by Hazma and Trixie, with Hazma and Slippy racing alongside. Bluebell Boys, BBB Force Z sister team to the SLV, Abver 09 and Jinja Ninja racing, with that catchy purple and tonal matte gray blue livery. The camo car of Flying Fox Racing junior team to Flying V, co-owned by Fox and Goose, managed by Fox Mosca-Brevis racing alongside him. And the final junior team, Yorkshire Aerial Racing, owned by Jake Brad Jr. to BAR, British Aerial Racing, to Foley and Karuk 90, the tag team of the 90s. Alongside, we are going to Donington Park with the AI lines for a tester race. Let's see how they do. Right off the bat, wow, the IMPs first and last. Zane is quite a bit off the pace, but Arcaniac is leading. And they sort of space out a little bit more, because Arcaniac is going to have the best lap to start, using up that boost and just getting off to the side of the sand as a lot of the drivers. Right in the middle seems to be the Rojos, Yoshi, Josh, and Andrian splitting each other almost. Other good laps coming in from Celeste and Buddha from FFR. Karuk also looking really nice in that Yorkshire Aerial car, and I'll look at the liveries from above. We'll see them clearer once the race starts, but so far, so nice. That camo and Mosca Brevis, and that nice fade in the WTech Starlight. Karuk looks like he might have snagged the pole unless Arcaniac held it from the first lap, but it's going to be... It is Celeste. Celeste from Fast Racing and Buddha in fourth, a really good showing in the preseason. Karuk, Arcaniac, Buddha, Ginger Ninja in the top 5 for BBB for C. BFZ. Flying Fox's Masca in 6th, Hazma for WTech. In 7th, Yoshi Josh for Iniciación Roja. In 9th place is Abver 09, and Fox rounds out the top 10. Slippy, WTech Starlight's second driver. In 11th, R and the Andrian. In 12th, Smalls for DeMonk Racing, the first driver for that team, coming in 13th. To Foley 99 for Yorkshire Aerial 14th and 15th is Kato. Or Kado. It's still up for debate. For Evolve Racing. Matthew for Scott Pilato in 16th and 17th is Scalus Games for Evolve Racing. We have the UR2D Master putting in 18th fastest lap for Scott Pole. And well off the pace of anybody else, we've got Quake TFA and Zane, DeMonk Racing, and Inferno Motorsports. Very, very close times up front. And then nicely spaced out from there on till you get to the back. Let's see who's going to be the fastest in the preseason. Alright, right off the bat at Donington Park, Celeste is out to a good lead with Karuk still on the second position. But it's Arcaniac going to go for a pass and Ginger Ninja as well around Buddha in the early goings. Mosca Brevis trying to make a push into the top 5, but on the hard tires with a different strategy going. Celeste with a very nice lead out at the start. And Yoshi Josh making a dive into the top as well, going hard inside around Yoshi Josh. And going to hold the pass on the straight. Yes, he is. And we have clouds in the area already. But Ginger Ninja starting to pull away from Mosca, who is, let's say it, miles behind Celeste Lucier already in the FFR. A great start for Auntie's junior team. Mosca Brevis pulls up into third place, a great spot to be, even so on the hard tires. Slippy making his way past Yoshi Josh, but we do have rain on its way, and they are all going to pit awkwardly onto the grass first, and anyone in the inside taking an advantage using the other car as a bumper as they pull into the pits. It looks like, oh, Kato, yep, Kato misses his pit, as does Scalus Games. That's an unfortunate turn of events early on for Butter's junior team. Okay, so Celeste loses a bit of her lead as Mosca and Ginger Ninja try and cut back on it. Tafole looks good after the pits. Yoshi and Buddha still up there. Arcaniac lost a little bit of ground with Slippy as well, but we have Fox and Karuk trying to make up that ground. Karuk trying to make his way back up after that excellent start. Lost a lot of ground in the early goings in this first few laps of this now chaotic race on a fairly straightforward and simple track. Hazma off the course a little bit as well, struggling with some of that grip. We know that the cars are all even. This is just a bit of fun, an exhibition to check out how the cars look on track, etc. But really struggling with a bit of that grip. Take a look on the lovely detail there on the Initiation Roja vehicle done by Kamikaze for his junior outfit, running a TAR car in the CLV as well. One of the few owners to have a team in the CLV and the JLV. Most of the owners have a team in the SLV and the JLV. Scalus Games making his debut, the very last driver to sign up. That IMP car looks really nice. And here we finally get a look at the Scott Pole Auto outfit with Matthew. Trying to push by Fox there. The track is starting to dry. Kato keeping it a little bit nicer on the track than Abver is there in second last place. And here we go to look at our new leader. How has this happened? Mosca Brevis. There must have been an incident. Mosca Brevis for Flying Fox. Celeste Lucier is definitely having some mechanical issues, it looks like. Keeping it on the road a little easier than Ginger Ninja though, but Ginger closed the gap right up and Mosca is blown by. Mosca going to stay out probably for one more lap on those wets. Great news for FFX. Getting by the FFR. Ginger Ninja onto the grass. Buddha. Ooh, that's going to be an awkward spot. This track is not on the circuit. The schedule, I should say, for next season. But definitely a problematic first corner with people boosting right in to the sand. Yoshi Josh has made his way up into 5th place to fully pushing behind. As, oh, Mosca stays in. stays in the track with the wets for another lap is going to be a mistake, as we have Smalls in 7th place starting to come in. Smalls and Quake stack it up for DeMonk and the Andrian following suit. All these drivers are probably going to have a slight advantage coming on the track on soft tires as the track is dry. The other drivers spent the better part of more than 3/4 of a lap likely on worn wets. Now on to mediums to end the race. Nobody on the hards, a couple on the softs. So the softs will be stretching, going to be using those tires right to their limit. And there we go, look at them. Softs last 7 to 10 laps, Slippy on the softs. Kato on the mediums. Gonna try and make them last 9 laps. Our leader now, again, is Celeste. Back ahead of Mosca Brevis, and we'll watch this battle at the front for a little bit, as we've had a great look at the new drivers. And now we look at the battle at the front. Mosca Brevis using some turbo to get around Celeste and makes the pass and just pulls in front. With the better tire, Celeste takes a steady little slipstream to get by Mosca in the last couple turns here. And here we are rounding the final hairpin with a very nice looking lead now for Celeste Lucier for FFR, Fast Racing. Ginger Ninja happily in 3rd with a good pace going here, just looking to do some time trial laps alone and not get caught up in any troubles. The battle with Buddha. A bit further back is Yoshi Josh rounding out the top 5, and then there is a little bit of a pursuit happening between Tafole and Smalls and Yoshi Josh. Tafole gets into the slipstream. Gonna be taking the pass. Nope, not quite. Into the back of Yoshi Josh instead, as the clouds do come back. Tafole's by and into 5th. Well done. The gaps are similar between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Tafole using... was going to use Kato to block some traffic instead. They take each other out. He's off the track. Yoshi and Smalls get by him. Terrible luck for Tafole, taking himself out of the play neatly. Alright. The Andrian in 9th. Quite off the pace as they take a little bite of sand. Hazma in the top 10, looking to get in the pass, as I do believe the softs were the wrong choice, so those medium tire racers are going to have a little bit of an advantage. Kato right off the track. Don't know what's wrong with him. Again, all the settings are defaulted to even right now because the league has not even begun its existence yet. They're still in exhibition form. Matthew going to catch up to that group that's in a little bit of a battle there, I believe. Oh, and that's not going to help the Andrian as well. Matthew off the track, Arcaniac. Everyone tasting the sand on that first corner. Just trying to boost too much around it. Karuk fell way down the chart after a really good qualifying. Celeste still leading, now getting lapped. Is Karuk. Fox almost in last place, 3rd last and 3rd place for FFX. So again, very polarizing results, just like Andy's SLV team was in the testing session earlier today. Kato dead last, UR2D Master also having some struggles. Oh, boom, Buddha right into the back of him. Oh man, that boost is really making that first corner tough at Doddington Park. Celeste Lucier with a near 2-second lead going into the final lap on Mosca Brevis from FFX. The tire advantage definitely there for Celeste, and taking a little bank off Slippy will solidify the win. Any battles left to note? Yoshi's got it on Smalls. Tafole is now comfortably in 7th after falling back a bit. Quake, Hazma, and the Andrian may be The closest here is Mathy for a top 10 finish, but that's it. Celeste Lucier takes it home. Mosca Brevis in second. The Ginger Ninja third. And Buddha and Yoshi rounding out your top 5. There's your testing session from JLV. A fantastic little debut of all of the drivers and the beautiful liveries of the teams. I'm a fan in particular of the IMP with that nice sunset fade. Arcaniac and Zane coming in a stacked 12-13. And there's your results. Celeste Lucier, Mosca Brevis, Ginger Ninja Buddha, Yoshi Josh, Schmalz, Tafole, Quake, Hazma, and Andrian, the top 10. There are a couple teams that do not have any representatives in the top 10, Matthew being one of them, Scott Pole Auto and Inferno Motorsports being another, as well as Evolve Racing. So a little bit of struggles for those 3 teams. Completely out of the top 10. Fox, a disappointing performance compared to his teammate Mosca, the biggest disparity of any of the teams, and some fantastic results. So, early to note, look out for fast racing, as well as a consistency of DeMonk, and possibly Iniciación Roja, with a powerful performance in there from Flying Fox and BBB Force Z as well.